No, and it's amazing. Like, not only is she a phenomenal athlete, but she's a phenomenal woman as well. And once it was announced that she was dating someone outside her race, I was just like, oh, okay, like that's interesting to me. Well, since that news broke, she's had a baby with the gentleman, and they've also reportedly were married yesterday in a Beauty and the Beast style wedding. Of course, some of the biggest and brightest today's stars, both in the sports realm and entertainment realm, were in attendance at their wedding. Kim Kardashian and Ye, Lala, Eve, a lot of good folks at their wedding yesterday. But whenever I see pictures of them online, quite honestly, I always get to wonder, and it's like, dang, gentlemen, it seems to be a double standard out. And it's a double standard in a lot of things in life. That's evident. There are a lot of double standards in a lot of things in life. But I notice whenever we see African American male athletes or stars dating outside their race, it's normally a problem. Or you hear a problem about maybe black Twitter or females that say, what's up? He's not true. Why he got to go get that sister? Black men don't love us, X, Y, and Z. But if a black woman decides to date outside her race, it's praised upon, or it's looked upon as being dope. And I don't understand that. I think that's crazy. I think just me personally, I'm a gentleman. Once things start taking place with Serena, I can't look at her the same. My black queen, what has happened. And one thing that I always tell myself in the back of my mind, I don't know what her love life is like. And I'm not one to look down on in a racial rate, you love who you love. Once again, I don't care personally, but I think it's just a hell of a thing when I hear men criticize, about possibly dating outside their race or being married outside their race. I remember recently when Tyrese got married, I believe his wife, she's light skinned, and cats were like, oh no, she's not black. What happened to him and his black queen stuff? Whoa.
They got on Kendrick.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they get on several folks. You know what I'm saying? Chance the Rapper, for a while, they found out what his lady looks like, and they were trying to wonder if she's black. You know what I'm saying? It's like it never fails. But whenever Janet Jackson, when she first got married, Eve is now married. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being married. You love who you love. You love who you love. But why, is that double standard out there? Gentlemen, why do you think that double standard exists?
I don't know, man. It's kind of hard, man. I don't really like it either, man. It's kind of crazy.
Have you noticed that? Have you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, tell you the truth, I really didn't notice it like that because not too many of our, black celebrity women do rock with the other side. It's not too many, so this doesn't really get advertised as much. Because who was it? Like you said, Janet, then Holly, Eve, and then that's really it that we know of. Or that they promote like that.
I think Christina Milian, she got herself a new guy. I think he white guy too.
Oh man, word.
It's out there, It's
out there. There have been several.
I just can't think of off the top of my head.
Whoopi and Ted.
Oh, okay. But they was kind of older though.
It don't matter.
It ain't like she's was gonna give them some babies or something.
You
like
never
that,
know.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
But the double.
We talk about these young ones that's giving up. They having babies and all that. It's crazy.
But the double standard's definitely there. I actually was just talking about this with my mom and my lady last week, actually. But I kind of feel like it's a conversation that I'm not gonna win.
We'll never win the conversation. That's why we gotta have it amongst ourselves.
I was telling my mom that she was like, talk about Tyrese, like, I don't know if I'm really feeling Tyrese, but I forget who I named, but I named somebody else that I know what it was. She was like, I don't really like Tyrese no more, and I was like, but Ma, you like Steve Harvey, like he cheated on his wife, but he with a black woman now, like you still like him? I was like, is it because he with a light skinned girl, a white girl? She's like, no, that's not why. I'm like, okay, but that's why. But
now, or maybe because most of the time also that when they do marry or have relations with the other side, they not really American men. They not like from America or whatever. You know, they be from other places and stuff. So that's why maybe they feel it's okay or cool to to do that.
Maybe so. I thought that was interesting. I said I want to ask the guys at the barbershop what they think about it. I'm gonna ask the guys at the studio when we get together and sit and talk, because I think that's pretty funny. I think that's funny in itself. As we also mentioned, the holidays are right around the corner. And one thing that